Here it goes. Yeah. Let him hear you, folks. Let him hear you. Come join us as we take you on a trip from the practice pen to the show arena and let you listen in as top trainers prepare their students to compete in the Western industry's most exciting equine sport. And you'll learn what it takes to become a top weekend cutter.
Just relax, Robert.
Very good, Chase. Keep pushing on that horn, bud.
Outside leg just a little. There you go. Stay up. Back up. Stay up. There you go. Good. Don't lean. There you go.
People from all walks of life can find a place in our sport.
I love the ACHA. I've been coming here for so long that we're family. Oh yeah, this is a family. This is my other world from my work world. I watch the kids grow up, compete with my friends, go through different horses watch each other ride our new horses, and it's just a big supportive group.
Symbiont helps us reduce, if not eliminate, our worries on EHV1, E. coli, Salmonella, Staph, Listeria, and H1N1. You can't ask for much more than that.
Hey folks, welcome to the show this week. This is part 2 of our special that we started last week, where we brought the Australian girls all the way from down under, brought them up here to Rio Vista, Texas, let them practice there with Terry Clifford, and took them to the ACHA show there in Belton, Texas. Now I want to say a big thank you to the ACHA. The American Cuttin' Horse Association has been around for over 30 years. It's a fun, family-friendly environment. It's easy on the cutters, it's easy on the producers. If you want to know more about how to become involved with the American Cuttin' Horse Association, go to AmericanCuttingHorse.com. You can find out all the information on how to either join and come have a lot of fun cutting up there with the American Cuttin' Horse Association, or you can find out what it takes to become an affiliate and put on an ACHA cutting in your part of the country. Also want to say a big thank you to TCC, Technical Chemical Company. This is an American company right here in Cleburne, Texas, and they make some fine products. The Mega Mileage Improver is a product that you can use in your gasoline motors to improve your mileage up to 5.7%. That's an amazing number, and when you tally that up at the end of the year, it ends up being huge dollars. So save some mileage. Go to one of your finer auto parts stores like O'Reilly's, AutoZone, Advanced Auto Parts, or Pep Boys. That's where you can find Technical Chemicals products. And don't forget about Turbo 108. This is the stuff that Mrs. Robinson here in Cleburne, we talked to you a little bit last week about her and that 57 Chevrolet. She's still tooling around town, doing her shopping and going to the bingo parlor, but now she does it a lot quicker with Turbo 108 Octane Boost from Technical Chemical Company. American made right here in Cleburne, Texas. Now let's go to Belton, Texas and catch up with our 3 Australian girls.
Real smooth, Tyler. Drive up easy. 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 Keep going up. Keep pushing the cow out. Keep pushing the cow out. Slow down. Slow way down. Now stop and sit still. Wait. 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 Sit still. Whoa. Whoa. One hand. There you go. Straight into the hood now. Get her focused. Straight up through the middle, Tyler. Real smooth now. Before you put her down, I want you to set her back just a little bit. Keep coming up. Keep coming up. Over. Set her back. Whoa. Sit still. Cow foot, cow foot, cow foot, cow foot. Cow foot, cow foot, cow foot. Whoa, sit still. Cow foot. Whoa, right there. Straight in there, straight in there. Into the herd. Straight into the herd. Real smooth, real smooth. Don't worry about the time, you cut clean. Slow down, look in the middle of the pen here. Last cow. Slow down. Now back off. Ooh. Whoa, slow down. Sit still. Sit still. Awesome. Awesome. Drive up here, up the middle. Look to your right on top. Up to the cow, up to the cow, up to the cow. Drive up and up to that cow. There you go. Now wait, kick him over. To your left foot, wait. Left foot again. Now wait. Left foot again. Go, go. There you go. Feet. Look for a place to quit clean. Come on. Wait. Wait. There. One hand. Good. Come up a little bit further, Emma. Slow and easy. Look to your left up here now. Hold on, get set up. Come on. Now ride. Wait, wait, wait. Ride. Wait. Wait, you're fine. Now come this way, right foot. Again, come on. There you go. There, good. $18, you got to cut. Now come up here, drive him out. Drive him way out. There you go, hand down. Ride. Ride. Ooh, good job. Wait for it. There. Slow down. Take your time and let the cows come up a little bit. There you go, now walk in there. Same thing, get drove way up out of that herd. Look over on this side. On this edge over here. Easy. Easy. Slow down. Just be there. Now come this way. Now hand down. Wait. This way. Now sit still. Wait. This way. Sit still. Sit still. This way. Wait. Round your right. Go, go, go. Whoop. Start over again. Make a good cut. Slow down. Walk in here. Come up straight through the middle and cut a cow. Straight up through the middle. Come cut, come cut. Now go. Sit still. Hand down. This way. Wait. 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 There. Go, go, go. Now walk. Good job.
Hey, I'm Jason with the president of the American Cutting Horse Association. We're here with Cutting Up TV, and we've got our friends here from Australia. And girls, I just want to tell you how much we appreciate you guys coming over and letting us be a part of your trip and spending this time with us. It's been a pleasure to watch you guys cut. And so before we wrap this thing up, I just wanted to ask, is there any last-minute things you want to say to our viewers?
I'd just like to thank the American Cutting Horse Association for having us. It's been an absolute pleasure to be here, and we feel so privileged to be a part of your association for the day. Thank you.
You know, same goes for me. I'm really in awe at how you guys have made us feel welcome and made this whole thing possible. So I'd like to really thank you guys for that.
Yeah, thanks for having us and making us feel real welcome. I'd also like to thank Terry and Tracy Clifford for having us and housing us there, feeding and watering us, and yeah, getting these horses. And also Kenny Emar for lending me his horse. He's great. I love Tough.
We'd like to thank all of our sponsors for getting us over here and just being the best help ever. We'd especially like to thank Bailey's and Greta for giving us these beautiful shirts with our names on them. And thank you to everyone who's involved in this trip.
We'd like to thank you for tuning in to Cutting Up TV.
My name is Ellie Schreck, and we'll be right back after these messages on Cuttin' Up TV.
The rural American lifestyle. It's how we work, and it's how we play. It's how we learn and how we enjoy the finer things in life. How we take care of our animals and tend to the land. It's a way of life. Has been for hundreds of years. Now there's a whole new way for rural America to watch TV.
Hi, I am Kathy Reiserfoot. My husband Jonathan and I have insured with Roger Peters Livestock for over 30 years. Our most recent issue was I was showing our mare. We were sitting fourth in the world and she tore a suspensory. Our insurance coverage is the reason we were able to continue on with Lola. And I so appreciate Roger Peters Livestock Insurance.
Hello, I'm Anna Marie Schreck and welcome back to Cuttin' Up TV.
Look, we have travelled 14,000 kilometres to get here, and we're here today for the three girls to show on a youth show.
Right.
So you know, I'm all over the spot. Your sun goes up and goes down in completely different places than ours. So you know, at the end of the day, we've got our girls here and we've broken the ice. And as I said to Mike, we would dearly love to better to accommodate you guys in coming to Australia with your youth program and really make something happening. And, you know, at the end of the day, being the president of this association that's been going for 30 years, that's a big call. So tell me why you want to take it on and where do you see that the American Cutting Horse Association is going to go in the future?
Well, there are a number of reasons. And the first and foremost is the people. I can't even remember how many years ago it was when I started cutting, but a dozen years ago or so. And I was welcomed from the very beginning, and just fell in love with the people of this association. And spending that amount of time with good friends that feel like family, when I was asked to step into the president role, it was just kind of a natural thing for me to do what I can to continue to grow the association. So.
The good thing about bringing a youth team over is to open the door for these kids. I mean, our girls have just finished what we call their HSC, their final year of high school. And, and the three of them have taken a gap year and then go on to university. As I said to you earlier, you don't know where this starts and finishes, And at the end of the day, we had one girl say, hey, I want to be an ambassador. I want to be a youth ambassador to bring a team back. And I think to myself, that's the most amazing thing about this. In 7 days, we've created something not only that excites us, but excites the youth that are over here.
Right.
And that's what both these associations have to build on, is their youth.
Absolutely. The heart of our sport is the novice and non-pro rider. And the youth of our sport, they're our future. And we can't be more excited to have you guys over here, and also to really work through this and put together a joint effort to get some of our youth to come across the pond to see you guys. So I think that'd be great.
Now listen, Jason, this is how I finish every interview. You ready? Thanks, mate.
You're welcome, mate. And so, Camille, let me ask you, so what are you showing in this weekend?
I'm showing in the non-pro and the 50,000.
Talk to me a little bit about your horse.
My horse is just the best. What can I say? He has brought me to the dance. I came to this 2 years ago not knowing anything, and found a great group of people that was very supportive, and Weed brought me to the dance, and this year I'm kind of a contender, which is really exciting.
That's very exciting. So you mentioned a great group of people. What else was it that really drew you and has created so much excitement in you about the American Cutting Horse Association?
Well, I think, when you come to a place where everybody's cheering you on, but it's still a competitive situation and people want you to do well and you want yourself to do well, you just want to come back all the time because, it's, while everybody's very serious while we're cutting, it's kind of a party and it's a family, and I can't wait to get back and see all the girls. And, there's a little group of us that we all keep up with each other on Facebook, and we want to know, are you coming to the show? And when you get here, it's family, and I love that. I love that, particularly since I didn't start even riding until I was 50 years old, and now I find myself in a place like this on a horse like San Joe's Tumbleweed, and it's the best.
That's great. That's great. Well, so we've got some upcoming shows, association shows, one of which is ACHA Weekend in May.
Right.
Have you participated in ACHA Weekend in the past?
I have. In fact, the bridle I have on my horse was from the Circuit Award at ACHA last year, so I'm really proud of that.
That's exciting. And then we have another show, association show, coming up in July, and that'll be at the Watt Arena in Fort Worth. Have you participated in that show?
I have, and I intend to. I've participated twice, and I'll participate again because Fort Worth, all of this is really wonderful, but Fort Worth is kind of where it all happens, and it's where the cowboys are and the cowgirls, and it's fun to go in since I grew up in the city and don't have all that background.
That's great. And then, I don't know if you know this, but in September, here in Belton, Texas, we're going to have the ACHA Extravaganza this year, which is going to be on the same dates that our championship show has been on in the past. And so that'll be an exciting show to be at. And then our championship show, our year-end show, is actually between Christmas and New Year's this year. So have you participated in the championship show in the past?
I have, and last year I went to get lunch for everyone, and they called me and said, "You need to get back. You're fourth." And so it was just way exciting. I can't tell you how thrilling that was for me to be fourth at Worlds, and knowing from where I started, and you probably know better than anyone where I started. But Worlds is huge fun, and it's always, you try and get there and hoping you can get there. And hoping you can bring your A game.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Well, thank you so much for supporting the association.
Absolutely.
And appreciate your time today.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Gary Walker. We'll be right back after these messages on Cuttin Up TV.
The rural American lifestyle. It's how we work, and it's how we play. It's how we learn and how we enjoy the finer things in life. How we take care of our animals and tend to the land. It's a way of life. Has been for hundreds of years. Now there's a whole new way for rural America to watch TV.
I'm Dr. Glenn Blodgett from the Four Sixes Ranch here in Guthrie, Texas, and I highly recommend Alfalfa Cubes from Manzanola, Colorado. The thing I can tell you about this Top of the Rockies cube is it's the most consistent form of alfalfa I've ever been able to purchase. We feed this in the pasture on the ground some, we feed it in the lots. It really does meet all the nutritional needs. I couldn't recommend any hay source any higher than I can this Top of the Rockies cube.
Hey folks, welcome back. Let's head down to Belton, Texas. Morgan Emi's got some folks he wants to introduce you to.
Nina, how long have you been showing?
I've been showing since November 2010.
Okay, fantastic. What classes do you show in?
Well, now I'm showing in the 15 Novice Horse Non-Pro.
Fantastic.
Oh, I love the ACHA. I've been coming here for so long that we're family. I watch the kids grow up, compete with my friends, go through different horses, watch each other ride our new horses, and it's just a big supportive group.
Fantastic, fantastic. Well, Miss Nina, thank you for talking with me today. And this is Morgan Emi. Thank you for watching Cuttin Up TV.
Well, folks, thanks for joining us this week. I hope you really enjoyed these last two episodes where we highlighted our Australian girls. They came all the way from the land down under to cut up with us here in the United States, right here in Belton, Texas. I want to say a big thank you to the American Cutting Horse Association. Remember, if you want to find out how to become a member of the American Cutting Horse Association or how to become an affiliate, the American Cutting Horse Association is all about family, fun, and fellowship. Be sure and go to AmericanCuttingHorse.com to find out how you can become a member or become an affiliate and put on an American Cutting Horse Association show in your part of the country. Also, big thank you to Technical Chemical Company, makers of these fine products made right here in America. Turbo 108 Mega Mileage Improver to improve the fuel mileage of your gasoline motor up to 5.7%, and Turbo 108 Octane Boost. Remember Mrs. Robinson, she's tooling around Cleveland, Texas here. Hopefully she's not going to get any trouble in that 57 Chevrolet since she's got on this Turbo 108 Octane Boost. Remember, you can find Technical Chemicals products like Turbo 108 Octane Boost and Turbo 108 Mega Mileage Improver at O'Reilly's Auto Parts, AutoZone, Advanced Auto Parts, or Pep Boys. Be sure and get your hands on some of these fine American-made products built right here in Cleveland, Texas. Now be sure and join us right here next week because you know we'll be right here cutting up.
Home on the range, this is not the same. If you can't cut it, then get out the ring. Stay behind the gate if you can't stand the flame. Let someone in there who knows the game. If you can't cut it, move out the way. Let me in there, get out my way.
Be sure and go to Cuttin Up TV's Facebook page and like us.